Hello, this is Short Me Tina once again from shortmetina.com, doing a video recap on ticker WEED, WEED. Right now what you're looking at is a daily chart dating back to around June of 2017. So a couple of things about this particular stock. One, in my opinion, it is the best way as of current to play the marijuana growth market, right? The stock actually has been on my radar now. This stock has actually been on my radar now, I want to say since around September or October of last year. So the stock was trading at around, anywhere from, let's say, $16 to $18 around that time. And this particular stock actually made it on my top stocks to succeed in 2018. So, had you have, and that list, right, that list is actually available to anyone that's subscribed either to my quarterly newsletter or my annual newsletter, right? And around late last year, I went through a whole bunch of stocks, probably north of 1,000, and I selected about, I want to say anywhere from 8 to 10 that I thought had the potential to provide great returns in 2018. So again, that list is not disclosed to the general public. However, slowly, as I see fit, I have released, this is actually the second one I've released so far. The first one is Box. I've done tons of video on Box before. When we got into that stock, it was trading at around 17. Most recently, it went as high as 28. It's pulled back some. I think it's trading at around anywhere from 24 to 25. But I definitely see that as an easy double or triple or a potential acquisition target. So when you have a chance, definitely head on over to ticker BOX and check that out. Again, on my list of stocks to succeed in 2018, and that's given anyone who bought around November when I released my list, it's giving them north of 100% in a few months. And so now the second one that I'm releasing to folks is ticker WEED, and bear in mind this is actually on the Toronto Stock Exchange. They have, I think most recently, I want to say about 2 weeks ago, they were listed, they just listed on a U.S. exchange under the ticker CGC. However, when I initially discovered it, it was not listed on any sort of American exchange. It was on the Toronto Exchange. And again, I like the stock, and I've been eyeing the stock since it was around 16 to 18 late last year, 2017. So now sitting at 38.34, the stock has actually doubled. Actually, it's a little bit up over 100% since being placed on my list, and I'm releasing it to you guys now because despite being at 38.34, again, I think this is the best way to play the marijuana growth market. A $60 print would not surprise me. A $90 print would not surprise me. At some point, I want to say between 2018 and let's say from 2018 to 2020, I see this stock at some point trading at $100 and some more. Again, the best way to play the marijuana growth market. So you can either, get into this stock via ticker WEED, trading on the Canadian Stock Exchange, or you can get into it via the ticker CGC. It's up to you. Stock has broken out, right? Broke out of this base. It's consolidating a little bit, and I think that it's consolidating as usual for the next move up. So again, sitting at 38.34, don't think that the run is over. I do not believe that the run is over. I think the stock has more room to go. So that's it. So I kind of mentioned three for you guys. I mentioned WEED. I mentioned, again, ticker BOX, Box. Beautiful cup and handle in my opinion. Trading pretty much at not all-time highs, but it broke out of this resistance that was established when the stock IPO'd. We're sitting at 25.92. Again, we got into this stock, I want to say about a year ago, with a buy zone of around 17 to 18. We've almost hit a double. We went most recently as high as around 28. Pulled back some. Again, no stock goes up in a straight line. Pullbacks are to be expected. At some point, I'm going to see a 30 print for ticker BOX. And the last one that I just mentioned, right? is CGC, which is essentially a Canopy Growth, right? Except this is the ticker for the New York Stock Exchange, and ticker WEED is the ticker for Toronto Stock Exchange. So definitely Canopy Growth. Read about it, read on up about it, look at the chart, pay attention. You're going to come back to me in a year when this is sitting at, close to $100. You're going to say, well, Short Me Tina told me about this and I never bothered to look into it. I never bothered to get into the trade. Don't do that, right? So that's it. Short Me Tina from shortmetina.com. Head on over to shortmetina.com. This video is a little bit dry and lengthy, but I got it out there. Who cares if the videos are dry? The objective is to give you stocks that can potentially, give you trade ideas that can make you money. That's what I do here. That is the point. Head on over to shortmetina.com. Sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening. And as always, thank you for the support.